if you are looking for some support for current affairs, if you are a fresher, you are a working professional, you are a repeater, but you want some support for current affairs, then I have a program for you. I have given the brochure and also the announcement video link in the description. You can watch if you are interested. Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Hitlist series. I am Guna Mathivanan from Offices IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about TB. So TB is caused by a bacteria. It's a bacterial infection. So it is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So this will attack your lungs. It will attack your lungs. It can spread to brain, spine. It will pass from one person to another person through that respiratory droplets, through cough, sneezes. According to estimates, 1/3 of the population in the world, they are affected by TB. But don't worry, 1/3 of the population are affected by latent TB. I will explain about that a short while from now. First, we'll understand about the TB infection. When the TB bacteria enters your lung, it will infect your lungs. When such pathogens enter your body, there will be an immune response from our body. The immune system, the immune cells will rush to that location. We have lot of immune cells. T cell is an immune cell. B cell is an immune cell. We have something called as macrophage. This is also an immune cell. Macrophage is also an immune cell. So this macrophage, when TB bacteria enters our lungs, this macrophage will rush to that location. Our body has immune cells like police, navy, air force, CRPF. Our body also has lot of immune cells. T cell, B cell, macrophage. I am saying macrophage will rush to that place where the TB bacteria is infecting. You know what TB bacteria will do? That bacteria, by looking at the macrophage, it will not get scared. Rather, it will make the macrophage as its host. That means this bacteria will enter that macrophage immune cell. This bacteria. Now there is a macrophage coming closer here. So macrophage immune cell comes closer to the bacteria. Now the bacteria will enter inside that macrophage and it will start multiplying. Are you able to understand? The immune cell came to destroy the bacteria, but the bacteria is making that immune cell as its host. Inside the immune cell, this bacteria will start multiplying. It will not just multiply. Signals will be sent. These bacteria will make the immune cell to send signals. For what? For bringing in some more macrophages. Right? Are you able to understand? Many macrophages, they will come closer to this location listening to the signals. Now what happens is at one point the bacteria will be multiplied so much the cell cannot hold more bacteria, then that results in cell rupturing. The cell will rupture. It will get ruptured. The bacteria will come out. It will come out and it will enter into every other macrophage. And inside every other macrophage, it will start multiplying as usual. And not just that. Now these bacteria will send signals. These bacteria will make the macrophage to send signals to bring in some more macrophages. The process repeats. Now every other macrophage, they will face rupturing. At one point the bacteria will come out. It will go and infect other macrophages. Like that, the infection will be spreading fastly. Now this ruptured, once the cell is ruptured, the cell is dead. Such dead cells as a group, they will form dead tissues. So inside the lungs, at different locations, you will have dead tissues. Ball-like dead tissues will be remaining in the lungs, That is why when TB patients, when they cough, they will have huge pain in the lungs, because at different locations of the lungs you will have this dead tissues, right? I said 1/3 of the population of the world has TB infection, particularly latent TB infection. See, this TB infection I am dividing into two. One is latent, another one is active. Latent TB means the patients are having TB bacteria, but that is not causing any problem. That is not resulting in any big symptoms. But active patients, they are showing symptoms, it will start spreading from that person. So 1/3 of the population in the world, they have the TB bacteria, but that is not a problem, because only when it is creating a problem, that is going to be dangerous. So 1/3 of the people who are watching my video, who knows, you are also having latent TB bacteria. Right. Some more information about this TB. This TB patients, okay, TB patients can be, the problem can be cured with the drugs. We have drugs. We have drugs available to cure TB. The problem is we have drugs like isoniazid, rifampicin. These are common drugs which are given for TB patients. First line antibiotics. Now, what happened over a period of time? The TB bacteria, over a period of time, the TB bacteria are showing resistance. They are showing antibiotic resistance. This isoniazid, rifampicin, these are antibiotic which can kill the TB bacteria. But today, the TB bacteria, over a period, they became more strong. And whenever you give isoniazid, rifampicin, that is not able to kill the TB bacteria. So because of this, today we are going for second line antibiotic, which is more powerful. We are going for chemotherapy to cure TB patients. To cure the disease, we are going for chemotherapy, but that comes up with a lot of side effects. So do we have a vaccine, sir? Yes, we have BCG vaccine. We have BCG vaccine. The problem with BCG vaccine is, if a country is closer to the equator, in those areas, the BCG vaccine is not so effective. When the country is away from the equator, where BCG vaccine is becoming effective. Do we have drugs? We have drugs, but we are seeing antibiotic resistant bacteria. So we are giving second line antibiotic therapies, but that is having a lot of side effects. So in India, we have a TB elimination program. In India, we have a TB elimination program, right? So we have a target of eliminating it by 2025. So National Tuberculosis Elimination Program aims to eliminate TB by 2025. Some measures taken by the government related to TB. Nikshay portal. See, government hospitals are treating TB patients. Likewise, private hospitals, they also treat TB patients. We need to have a proper register. We have to manage the TB patient's profile. Government should actively, see, if you want to eliminate TB, patients are getting treated in government hospitals and private hospitals, but government should have a database of both, getting treated in government as well as private hospitals. Only when you have database, government can take effective efforts to eliminate this TB, for which government created a portal called as Nikshay portal. So for TB patient management, who are taking treatment in both public and private sector. Then we have Nikshay Poshan Yojana, under which government gives 500 rupees per month for TB patients. For every TB patients, government gives 500 rupees per month to help them in buying the TB medicines. Now why it was in use? All this I discussed, these are basics. You should know whether TB has vaccine, yes. Whether TB has drug, yes. What is the immune cell connected to the TB? Macrophage. Whether TB is a bacterial disease, yes. TB affects lungs? Yes. TB affects brains? Yes. All these are prelim statements. Whether we have an elimination strategy? Yes. 2025 we are targeting to eliminate. What are the government's efforts? Nikshay portal, Nikshay Poshan Yojana. Now why it was in news? AIMS Bhubaneswar. AIMS Bhubaneswar, they conducted a study and they are saying that yes, by 2025 we can definitely eliminate. By 2025 we can definitely eliminate, but we need to allocate more money. Budgetary allocation is not sufficient. We need to allocate more money, right? Early diagnosis has to be done. People should come out of the social stigma. A lot of people, they feel bad to say outside that they have TB, right? They should not have that kind of feeling. They have to come forward. They have to get treated. They have to get cured. This is treatable, all right? And private sector participation is also very important. Everything government cannot do. Private participation particularly is very important in development of research, in developing medicines, in improving the efficacy of vaccines. So IIM Bhubaneswar said that yes, India can achieve, but there are something to be done in excess, that is more budgetary allocation, private participation, early diagnosis, okay, public awareness, so with which definitely we can achieve.